So what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the roadmap of video. Like previous of the video I already discussed like that. I bring back with a very detailed roadmap in the mathematics. Inside the mathematics you do not need to learn each and everything, only the essential of the topics I bring back with that, so you guys are only focused on those kind of the topics and don't waste your time. You need to thoroughly follow this roadmap video. Like each and everything I discuss in this roadmap is very essential for either you guys are preparing for the AI or machine learning kind of the job role. This roadmap video is also helpful for if you guys are preparing for the data science kind of the job role. So let's get started guys. So this roadmap video I created, like guys, if you guys are a complete beginner, although if you have a basic understanding or maybe the intermediate level of the understanding about the mathematics, so this roadmap video is also helpful for you guys. So let's get started. Like the here the I divided this roadmap into the phases, like step by step what are the topics you will be going to learn in your future. So according to that I created this roadmap, like what are the easy one topics and what are the difficulty level of the topics I discuss at the last and easy one at the first. So each and every topic sequential wise you can follow in this video. And so why this roadmap is that, so you don't need to whole calculus test, like if you already learned in the 12th section in the mathematics section or maybe in the engineering mathematics, so there are a bunch of the other things are also there into the syllabus, so you don't need to learn each and everything inside the calculus book. So I break down those of the important topics which is only the essential for the AI engineering kind of the job role. So for AI engineering and deep learning, you do not need to study the entire engineering calculus. That's how I discussed you, and focus only on what's used in optimization, like the neural networks and the probability, like how you draw the graph kind of the things, how you draw the your data set into the graph, that kind of the things. According to that I created this roadmap. And in this roadmap the topics, the major important topics you need to follow thoroughly is that like the functions and graph sections, like the limit and continuity section. The like a major of the topics you already learned in the your schooling section as well, so you just need to follow those kind of the things. Also you don't need also you will learn the theory based this topic, that is essential kind of things. But apart from the theory base you need to follow the practical exposure as well, because without any practical exposure you can't able to understand in which of the cases this thing is working. Like if you plot the graph in the plot, like the exponentially or polynomial kind of the graphs, if you plotting like that, so you need to understand why this graph is needed in this topic and what are the major areas is needed inside this topic. So according to that your learning should be there, like both practical as well as the theory part. And although I will cover in the later of the video like these topics in very detailed way, if you guys give me the good response on this video, and make sure to hit the like button. And the differentiations, like the application of derivatives, you need to learn like partial derivatives, like a multivariable calculus, this is very important, like optimization, like integrations, like this kind of the things, like multiple integrals, like differential equations and a Taylor series and a vector calculus, these kind of things you need to learn. And let's jump into the like the what should be the priority map. Your learning sequential kind of the things should be here, like you need to start firstly the function section, then after the continuity differentiation, like the chain rule, like partial derivatives, like the multivariable calculus. This is to be sequential. Each steps you follow the step by step, like and there are the also the things like the differential equations, like the integrals part and the Taylor series kind of the things you need to learn. And next jump into the second phase, like the upcoming phases. And this is the foundation phase. Here my main thing is start of this roadmap section. Like firstly you need to learn the functions and graphs. In the functions and graph, like you need to learn like the linear, like polynomial, like exponential and logarithmic, like trigonometric, like this kind of the things you need to learn. Like you need to solve some of the questions, as well as like if you follow this roadmap you need to solve those questions. And plotting the graph, that is very important. And domain and range you need to follow thoroughly. And the composite and inverse function, like the graphing functions. Although I will share this roadmap like PDF in my comment section as well. And limits and continuity you need to learn, like the what is limit, and what is the left hand and right hand limits, like the infinite limits what are, and continuity and discontinuity what is this, and how it is applicable in my in the practical exposure kind of the learning things. And these things completes. And in the differentiation you need to learn like the core of the rules, like the what is derivatives kind of the things, like power product and quotient rules, like chain rule and a critical propagation. It is useful for chain rule, is very very important. Like in the deep learning section you can this topic is very very helpful for you guys. And higher order derivatives, like implicit and logarithmic differentiations, that kind of the things you need to master these kind of the things. And like the application, in the application sections, like the tangent and normal lines you need to follow. And like the maxima and minima, this kind of the things. If you guys in the math in the graduation section, if your subject is the mathematics, so major of the topics you already learned in your previous of in your studying areas. Like you only need to follow the practical exposure. Although I will cover the practical exposure in my upcoming videos as well, so you need to stay in this channel as well. And like in the partial derivatives, this is a very important. Like partial derivatives, like what are the key topics are here, like the partial derivatives, like the second order partial derivative, this is important. And the mixed derivatives, like the three structures you need to follow it separately. I created this kind of the things, like a gradient and a Jacobian matrix, like the Hessian matrix, like curvature and a second order optimization. These kind of the things you need to learn. And the multivariable calculus, like the math under math, gradient descent and back propagation kind of the things happening. And the core concept here you need to master, like the functions and several variables, and the gradient vector, like the directional derivatives kind of the things, like the total derivatives, like multivariable and chain rule and critical points. These are very very important topic. Like whenever if you move to the further of the steps according to this roadmap, so you need to understand like why this is important, like guys, like for the practical exposure. And if you learning the machine learning, deep learning and AI kind of the things, so you will understand why this topic is very very important. And in the second, in the optimizations kind of the things, like the local and global minima and the saddle point, and the convex versus the concave functions, convex optimizations, these kind of the things you need to master. And the methods and application where it is useful, like the gradient descent and the mini batch GD, like the learning rate, these kind of the things you will learn in a machine learning section, the learning rate specifically. And like in the integration sections you need to learn like the indefinite and definite integrations, like fundamental theorem of calculus here comes into the picture, and integration rules also comes into the picture, like the integration by parts and the substitution method. This is the very very important topic, guys. And like the probability and continuous distribution, like area under curves, like ROC. This is the coding, this is also you will understand in the coding part, where I will also discuss this kind of things, how you can plot the graph and describe the your data sets into bunch of the different methods. And the in the multiple and multiple integrals and differential equations, you will learn like the like double and triple integrals, like change of variable, like used in PDF and statistics, these kind of the things. And also the differential equations, you will learn like the first order differential equation, like the second order equation, like a basic idea you need to learn. And the differential equations, like the used in a I also discuss like where it is useful for, like in the physics informed machine learning section, and the neural networks kind of the things, like the dynamic systems also it is useful for you. This is very very important, guys. And in the upcoming section, like this is a Taylor's series, and Taylor expansion and Maclaurin series, and approximation of functions, like the error terms and used in the optimize. This is also, I also in each of the topics I discuss where it is useful, in which of the in which of the coding part, in which of the practical section it is useful for you, guys. So in the vector calculus section, you need to master like the gradient divergence curl. It is only like the curl section, you need to only learn the basic things, not you need to move to the advanced for the understanding purpose, like how the curl is performing in the like our data set. So you need to that according to that you need to learn only the basic part here, only the here section. And like the vector fields and used in this is also used in advanced deep learning section, like the computer vision, where image processing kind of the things you will perform. And where each and every topic is it is useful for you, like for the according to that topic I divided like limits is useful for the understanding of the derivatives, like derivatives it is useful for the gradient descent, like chain rule it is useful for the back propagation. This is a deep learning section you will learn. And the partial derivative it is useful for the neural networks. This is also the deep learning section. And the gradient is the parameter updates, like the Hessian matrix it is second order optimization kind of the things. And Jacobian it is directly useful for the deep learning section. And integration it is useful for the probability distribution section. And the Taylor's series it is useful for the function approximation. And the optimization it is useful for the model training section. So I created this roadmap, like you guys are clearly understand, like which are the like these topics in which of the domain of my practical exposure is useful. So according to that you need to follow this roadmap step by step, so you will understand that kind of the things very easily. So in at the end, like I this is the quotation kind of the things that I added, so it will remind you like 13 topics and one goal kind of the things, like understand how models actually learn. The that is why we will learn the mathematics, like master the must learn pillars and a differentiation, like the partial derivatives, like multivariable calculus and optimization, then layer on integration and Taylor series, save and save differential equations multiple and actually need to them. So this is the complete roadmap of the like calculus section. I will share this roadmap into the PDF format in my description, or maybe in the comment section I will share this, so you guys are clearly follow this roadmap step by step. You need to master this kind of the things. You need to learn both the theory part and the practical part alongside, like if you learn like the limit and any kind of the functions. So while learning the linear function kind of the thing, I'm taking a very simple example. While learning the linear function, so learning the linear function, you need to perform some practical things like how the linear function graph is performing with the data set. So you need to master those kind of the things. Although I will discuss each and every topic in my upcoming videos in very detail. Right now I'm running the 100 plus series in the Python programming interview questions. So you can subscribe to my channel and here make sure to hit the like button. So this is from my side, guys, and make sure to hit the like button, and you can comment in the comment section like what are the topics you wanted to know about that, and in which of the portion you are struggling to understand. So according to that I will make a separate video. In my upcoming video I will bring back with some of the other roadmap videos like in the linear algebra what are the important topics you need to master. This is the calculus roadmap, so you can follow it, guys. And thank you so much, guys, to watching this video, and I will bring back with some of the other videos. Thank you so much, guys, and means a lot. Thank you.